Okay, show version. Did you manage to, excuse me, to get onto a Lemmy instance today? Because what you can do is you can like install a link to the web page onto your home screen and then put that wherever Apollo used to be. I always forget to skip this. I don't even know if I'd call Biha the best. I just like their ethos. I don't know if there's any best. I know Lemmy.world is also popular. Lemmy.ml is like the flagship instance, but it's kind of overloaded, and also a lot of people disagree with the administration, like, which is fine. It's part of the point of federation. Also, I think Lemmy.ml doesn't reject users, and since that's the instance that like the developers of Lemmy use, I don't think that they realized that there were some bugs with how rejecting a user's application works. So it's supposed to send you an email if your application gets rejected, but the Biha administrators were noticing that like fairly frequently it just doesn't. So if they decide to reject someone, right now they're not rejecting them, they're just letting those applications sit until the bug is fixed, and then they'll reject them with like information about how to fix their application, and then they can apply again. But the whole thing's kind of silly. But like, you can view posts without having an account, you just can't interact. It's been surprisingly slow today, I think, because the servers may be overloaded. I mean, unsurprisingly.
Ne peut rien contre moi. Zelda est le porteur de la lame purificatrice. Link, l'ultime espoir part de Raoult. Tu me déçois beaucoup.
Non, non. Comment peux-tu les connaître? Tu vas bien?
During ZFG's stream today, he was doing Tears of the Kingdom any percent, which he's been like doing research and routing for the past several days, but now he's doing runs. And during that long intro cutscene, he was just playing Ocarina of Time for 4 minutes. And he started like trying to get Dampe's heart piece during the cutscene, which is very funny. Ah. Yeah. It took me too long to adjust my position. I shouldn't have gone for that. Okay, did the input viewer show me pressing Y there? I pressed it twice. I have no clue what's going on with this today, man. Whatever. I'm just gonna continue this run after whatever I get, unless the Master Sword breaks. I don't know. I stopped investing a lot of time into practicing that before starting runs, and I started practicing some of the wings instead, because I have way more trouble with those usually, but you know, it's a speedrunning curse. It's always something. if I press Y now, do you see it? I just pressed it pretty regularly for like 4 or 5 seconds. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I saw that earlier today too, where I was pressing Y and he wasn't jump slashing, but I realized the problem was that I was holding this button at the time, which prevents you from jump slashing for some reason. It's like Link goes into the animation where he's readying a throw instead, but he still pulls the weapon out. So that's not what was happening there. I was thinking of doing a slight route variation that some of the any % people showed me, but I'll just do what I'm familiar with. That's why I'm doing a run on this route anyway. Nope. Nope. What the heck? There we go. So in theory, if you also have to get the fans, this GSI route saves like 30 to 40 seconds, which is a lot less than it saves in any %. What? Bro. So what I was seeing ZFG do earlier is once he positioned this wing so that it was flying the way he wanted, he would shoot more fans, and I just didn't want to mess with that because I haven't tried it before and I wasn't sure if there was anything special you had to do, but it looks like it just works. Oh, this is... Huh. Alright. This is the one that I was really practicing earlier, because this one has suddenly become very difficult for me, and I don't know why. He's not running the direction that I'm holding. Oh. Should work. Yeah, I don't know. I wish Pro controllers had notches on the joystick. Like, I don't know who actually plays video games with a controller and decided that not having notches was a good idea, because all the old controllers have them. go look at an N64 controller. I have 4 in my basement. They have notches. Like, there's just so often in games that, like, you actually need to be holding dead straight or dead backwards. It's just difficult without notches.
Ah.
In this game also particularly, like, controlling wings is very picky. About like where exactly you are relative to the center of the wing has a very big impact on what it will do. Even if you're only slightly away from the center, it can make the wing lose a lot more height over a long distance. Or it can make it like gently or sharply spin to one side or the other. And adjusting those things often requires nice shield. Often requires holding directly in one direction, or else, you know, you'll also screw something else up. I wonder if I should have picked up that arrow. Probably not. I do have this like very vague route idea for a route that gets a dragon horn from the Light Dragon immediately at the end of Great Sky Island. I and then does early horn statue very early. Could be cool.
Oh.
I don't know if it would be good, but it would mean you only have to cook 1 speed up for the whole run. It's just you would have you'd have imperfect odds of that speed up actually being level 3, which is very not ideal. Like obviously we want that to be guaranteed. Can't tell. No, I'm definitely too low. Whoa. I've never done that before. That was new. It's a good thing I figured out where I was. Yep.
Ah.
Another thing I should ask just to double check about stream quality. Do the left and right edges of the game look like you can see them properly, or do they look slightly cut off? Because I looked at it pretty carefully. I tried to make sure that live split and the input viewer were actually like a few pixels gap and not perfectly flush. I'm not sure. There should also be a few pixels vertical gap between the input viewer and live split, just so that they don't step on each other. Okay, and does the game look vertically centered? Because OBS said I got it perfect, but sometimes actually being perfect to our eyes looks bad. It's a lot of button presses. It's fine. So for reference, my PB did not do the early wings GSI route. So that door split is plus 19 seconds or whatever, but also has wings, where my PB did not have wings. And then I've just played better. I am going to lose a bunch of time duping stuff on this split, though. I almost went to pick up that rush room out of habit. know what? Let's do this. I wasn't going to run past these guys, but changed my mind. I'm not convinced that this is slow. Okay, I'm not gonna dupe too many bombs here. Um, just in case they blow up in my face, which has happened. I thought it couldn't happen in the water, but then it did, so now I'm being more careful. I missed one, but it's fine. Is that it? Oh. So I used to do all of this on the fuse split. Well, not the cooking, actually. The cooking used to be after Great Sky Island entirely. I wasn't paying attention to those. I didn't see if any of them got duration crits. That's actually, like, a little bit important to know. Just in case. I want to have a save that's after the duping. I'm not sure what would go wrong. But... But yeah, so the splits are just whack because I've done different things in different places compared to the older route.
Ah.
So the last several times I've played this shrine, I had speed 2, and now I have speed 3, so my brain is going to be confused.
Hmm. Hmm.
So for all that cooking and duping, 2 minutes seems, I don't know if that makes sense.
Oh.
I also have a little bit more duping to do. But I'll do it probably in the Room of Awakening where there's more water. Oh! Spooky. Sure, the inputs for cutscene skipping look very interesting.
Ah. Ah.
Also, just in case the dragon doesn't show up at the end, I want to see where she is. I'm going to pick up the diamond in Genodoc. Unless I forget, which is very possible. I could just forget. But picking up that diamond is pretty slow, because if you don't pick it up, you can do this kind of like rocket jump over it, which is sick. Okay, I said I was gonna do something here, but I'm actually not sure how I would do it in this water. So, I have no clue. I could try and do it here, I guess. Oh, that did not work. I don't want to put too much damage on this shield, because I'm gonna dupe this shield. When you dupe shields, you also duplicate their durability, so if I damage it, it'll remember that. Oh, this would actually be a good spot to do it. Not like that, though. Right. The reason that this is a good spot is because I need to turn the camera to do something anyway, so I can shield jump and pause while I'm turning the camera. And then I'm doing something while the camera is turning, so I'm not losing time. And by not losing time, I just mean not losing time to, excuse me, to standing still and turning the camera. Like, the fact that I duped there and not somewhere else means I'm going to appear to lose some time on this split, because normally I would have done that duping on the way to Fuse, but I didn't have a small zone I charge yet. If we look, the dragon is right there. With some clever strats, we could actually reach her right now and grab a horn from her. But it's not necessary for this category, or at the very least, it's not currently what we do. Jumped off that wing sooner. That was abysmal. So I don't normally do that shield duping here, so that's what that time loss was for. In previous runs, I sort of forgot that that shield duping was even an option, and I would just like actually go and pick up 3 other shields, and it had to be 3 instead of 2 because the durability of the ones that I had access to was so bad. But now I have a full inventory of shields, and they're like actually decent shields. Like each of those has either 12 or 13 durability, which is a lot. I say 12 or 13 because I'm not sure if the shield jump that I do into the water in Room of Awakening on the way to the Recall Shrine counts. Like, it might do damage, but I'm not sure. Dropping. Yeah, the forward hop shield jump takeoff is definitely faster, but it's also riskier. So you can see what I was talking about earlier with precise movements for controlling this mattering a lot. Also, it's pretty sensitive to the wind direction. So the wind is blowing mostly towards me, but a little bit to the right. And as a result, if I stand dead center on the wing, it's going to spin to the right. You can see I'm actually standing a bit to the left now, and it's spinning to the right very gently. So the exact position that you stand on this matters quite a lot. It's also, back to this. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, whatever. That's way more than I need. If I was doing the newer route idea, I would actually want a number like this, but for this route, this is too much probably. I thought I would have 30 of those. This might not be enough. We'll see. Alright, don't troll me. I do not appear to have been trolled. I didn't want to pick that up, though. Come on. Here we go. That is, I think, way more than I need, actually. There we go. Nope. That should also be more than I need. And here, 12 is honestly probably enough, but whatever. I don't care. No. Counted to 4 and then I was like, ah, that was only 3. Oh, I'm also gonna just safety save here because I haven't had a problem with this jump in a while, but if I do fail it, it's really bad. That was with extra safety saves and more duping than necessary. Oh, I should not have done that before using Ultra, because I already had Ultra Hand selected. No! Wait, did that just make me get double boosts from the rocket? It sounded like the rocket boosted me twice. I don't think I'm higher than normal, but maybe I am. No, this looks pretty normal. There's more of these here. Nope, I don't want that. There we go. Oh, it's cold. That's a good thing, actually. That means I've been fast. Because it's cold here at night, and usually when we get here, it is already day. That probably is possible. That was not the time to be experimenting, though. Because now I don't have a bomb on my shield, which means I have to waste an actual bomb. Bruh. What is These guys never get in my way. Like, they hit me sometimes, but never that frequently. Jesus, that was really bad. I've, like, been stabbed one time, maybe. As in, semi-frequently inside the shrine, the guy with the spear will hit me once. Anyway, having a spear is not actually... Oh, that's definitely not what I wanted to do. Having a spear is not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, go away. Well, good thing I got too many fairies, I guess. If those Arakuda hit me and die, it can actually be very awkward, because if an Arakuda dies hitting one of your constructs in midair, then when it unloads, because like it falls when it dies, right? When it unloads, you automatically get whatever it dropped without pressing any buttons. Which brings up a text box and puts something in your inventory, which can get in the way later. I should probably be eating a speed food here. Just not sure. Okay. What am I doing? I have to drop so many things. Yeah. Well, didn't aim it right. Someday. I should probably be eating a speed food here, but I don't know. speed food doesn't save that much time inside this shrine, and then once I'm done with this shrine, I'm not actually going to be running for a while. I'll eat one as soon as I get to the next point where I'm running. I had a sinking feeling that that wasn't going to work. Seven seconds of time loss? Could that be purely speed food? I suppose it could be. Oh, you know what else? I should really find a different place to do this so that I don't have to come down here at all. Because I shouldn't have to come down here at all. It's plenty. Really? Oh, this is not straight. What is, fan in the front looks good, the fan in the back is too far to the right. Okay. I'm not actually gonna fix it because I'm not taking this bike anywhere else, but, keeping track of the mistake helps fix it next time. I make this particular mistake a lot. Okay, also 15 of those little ones would have been enough. Oh, no. In the wall. Wait, 28. Did I try and dupe 5 handfuls there? I haven't been trying to talk, no. I mean, I've been making some general comments on the run, like I always do, but not to you specifically. Today I learned that that bomb arrow moves during that cutscene. Did you see that? I hadn't regained control yet, and then the bomb arrow hit the thing. That means it's definitely faster to do that, which is spooky because doing that is a little bit risky. Well, risky's not the right word, but you can lose time if you mess it up. You won't, like, die or anything. I guess risky is the right word. It's a small risk for a small reward. God. No. We're going left, I guess. I thought I dropped that pointed a little bit to the right, but okay. What? Oh, please don't push the thing. God damn it. Alright, well, I was gonna try and do my strat, but since that happened, here we are, I guess. That's why you want it to be going to the right and not anywhere where it will go through the gate. I'm gonna want a rocket shield in a bit. Where am I going? This way. This happening is not ideal, but I checked and it is still faster to rocket again. Ooh. I thought I was going to go over the platform if I didn't do that. We're good. No! Okay, let's do this in a different order. Never tried to build a bike and also refuse shields at the same time. Although, actually, one of these time bombs should have been a rocket. Wait, I went way too far. There we go. Okay, so compare how long this takes to how long that ABCS took last stream. I don't know. If you set up the ABCS optimally, maybe the setup time is only a little bit longer, but like, travel time is not that much faster. So I don't think ABCS really saves any time here. It's the only place where it really, really saves time is getting to Mayam. So, okay, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to clear this shrine, and then I don't need speed food to get to Kayonansis, and then I don't need speed food to get to the horn statue. Losing time here, I think, is because of routing. So I think the split here previously is for just warping to this shrine and beating it. And then there would be some time save on the next split, because... well, there will be time save somewhere for not having to warp. Nope, it's that one. Oh, also those shenanigans with fusing stuff to my shields. That was slow. Oh, got you. Actually, this really needs to be flat. Should probably dupe some more rockets. I can do that while overloading. Or just before overloading. Oh. Okay. Normally there's an extra sword that I grab there, but I guess I'm not doing that. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna appear to lose a ton of time here. Because this is not where I normally do this in the route. Well, okay. Actually, this specific thing didn't used to be in the route at all, but... I would expect it to be at the end with how the previous route looks. Obviously it's not at the end now because I'm going to go to it here. I'm going to appear to lose a ton of time. Wait, where am I? There I am. One. Actually, that shouldn't matter. Two. Three. Four. Five. Six. Wait, there are weapons on my back. Fuck, I thought I was holding it. Okay, well in that case I don't know the count at all. Thankfully there's a Q. That's the Q. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to appear to lose a huge amount of time here. I'm not going to be splitting for another like 3.5 minutes probably. But obviously I'm just doing something different, not slow. Okay, so I'm plus 1 unit of stamina now. In exchange for apparently 1 minute, well, I shouldn't start counting time yet. I last split a little bit less than 5 minutes ago. So say that took 4 minutes, which is also a little bit slow. I'm pretty sure the average shrine in this route takes like 3.5 minutes, counting the time to get there and the time to complete the shrine. And I think both the enter and exit loading screen. And that makes me not have to do 4 shrines, so I need a shield with nothing on it for the later part of this. Can't switch weapons. All the ways that you could cancel this in Breath of the Wild, they prevented. It's so sad, because canceling it is useful. Like, that L3 button that you see on the input viewer, hopefully, is crouch. That's me pushing the stick down, this left control stick. Based on split time, including the time that it took to get to Kiononsis after Ishodag and the Ishodag's exit loading screen, it took less than 4 minutes. So, yeah. The problem is that doing that appears to affect the Light Dragon in ways that we do not understand at all. So there's no guarantee that she's going to be in the right place now. There's a pole that I can see, and I want to dodge it, so we're going to go this way. Yeah, that pole with the flag on it over there. I always sort of point at it, which is too far to the right. Oh. Yeah, I have no clue how to make that work, because when you throw something, Link, like, stops moving, and if you jump, he'll hop in place instead of hopping forward. I think trying to throw before the cutscene just won't work, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, this is interesting, because I wanted to try that pump jump because I was curious if it would actually go further than I could do by just running around, and the answer is no. I make it about that close to the door, doing what I normally do. Also probably didn't need those bombs, but they were for safety. Like, I could just dupe more, but whenever you dupe bombs, there's a risk of them blowing up in your face. And opening the chest is only barely slower than a round of duping. No. Oh, I... Bruh. Okay, so what happened there was if you try and attach a rocket to a wing while the wing is tilted, sorry, this is so slow. Yeesh. If you try and attach a rocket to a wing while the wing is tilted, the rocket's tilt gets like rounded to the nearest 45-degree angle. So if you're unlucky, like I was there, the nearest 45-degree angle will be... Oh, why did I drop 3? Whatever. The nearest 45-degree angle will be 90 degrees up instead of 45 degrees tilted forward. And 45 degrees tilted forward is what we actually want. If you have a rocket connected at 90 degrees, it just doesn't work. Like what you just saw there, but it can be hard to tell. I remember something went majorly wrong here in my PB, but I don't remember what. The other thing is that we used to go to a different shrine between Yamio and Sapapa. 2 different shrines, in fact, which are both cut from the route now. There's a bunch of apparent time save from not having to activate those. And then even more time save later from not warping back to beat them. What am I looking at? Build a bike. Come on. Something that would definitely be nice about having auto build in the run. You see, it's not centering. In the few situations where we would still have to build a bike, auto build could just do it for us and we wouldn't have to worry about it. Which way is it tilted? Dramatically to the left. Cool. Like, I spent so long trying to make it fast, or trying to make it straight. I should just stop trying, I think. Like, it's really not important. As long as it can take off, that's the important thing. Alright, that's bad. That's another instance of the rocket getting snapped because the bike's natural resting angle when it's on the ground is like 22.5 degrees. And it gets a little worse depending on how the steering stick is connected to the fan in front. What happened there was I tilted the rocket straight up and then it grounded backwards. Now I have to make up that distance with the bike itself, which obviously takes some time. I do have 3 minutes of time save on this split, so when I was looking at the splits before the run, and I said, there's no way that it takes 9 minutes to get to Mayam, I was right. These 6 minutes include the time that it takes to get to Saratobomac, so... Auto build cancel slide. Plus setup time, it probably takes about 3. Which would mean whether auto build cancel slide is properly worth it. Kind of depends on where the dragon is at the end. Because auto build sliding to her can theoretically save a lot of time. But if she's somewhere that's close enough to bike, then it wouldn't. This is a weird angle. I don't... Oh, I was not expecting that. I have 2 left? Yeah, alright. Oh, come on. Okay, height looks good. I think it would be faster to use a second rocket here, but it would be really scary. Because that would send you flying over the goal. Considering that I rocketed backwards away from Saratobomac, this is surprisingly little time loss. Time loss to gold, that is. There's like no way that story is that simple. Why can I not see the shrine? Okay. I'll assume I can't see it because it's already in dive range, which is usually the correct assumption. Oh, I didn't cancel the dive. Right. That's fine. blanking on what the puzzle is inside Saratobomac. Okay, I remember. I need 2 bombs for that. I don't need any bombs for Kamazun, but I do need to Zuggle a little bit. Well, I don't need to Zuggle, but it sounds fun. And then I want bomb after that. What? No, that's still right. That's what I meant to change. There we go. Okay. That was very slick, actually. That's always what I'm trying to do, but I've only ever gotten it to happen once before. Usually what happens is Link goes over the hole and then like steps up the ledge after, which is still way faster than actually solving the puzzle, but yeah, like this. That's what usually happens. Also, I should have Zuggled inside the shrine. Because trying to Zuggle here is pain. Honestly, if I'm not already Zuggled, and there is a way to route this where I would already be Zuggled here. If I'm not already Zuggled, it's probably faster to just not bother. In fact, I'd be really surprised if it was faster to do it. So let's not. Also interesting, I have too much speed food. I have another one left still. But this is the last shrine, so I don't need more. Always one of those things refuses to get picked up. Okay. So Zuggling makes you one-hit the other guys and three-hit that guy, instead of however many hits that took. But the flip side is that Zuggling requires you to go out of your way to find a solid wall that you can stand against. And then I would have had to fuse a diamond to a weapon, because I don't already have one. And then to actually do the Zuggle would take like 4, maybe 5 seconds because I'm slow. Compared to just diving straight down here and doing the extra hits. And then that huge time save is from skipping shrines. "12 minutes and 3 seconds. I could probably just save the tree and get a free PB. But we're gonna risk it, I think. So first I'm gonna check if she's back here after the statue. Then I'm gonna go check at Mayhem, and then if she doesn't show up at Mayhem, I'll save the tree. I think that's my plan. I lost a lot of height there. Too much height. Clear. Nope. Oh hey, yeah, I never killed that guy. I also never looked up when I was near Mayhem, which can matter in theory, but she should be so far away that it shouldn't make any difference. And by in theory, I mean we have absolutely no clue what affects where the dragon is, and it's just a guess that that could matter. But it's a pretty strong guess based on some evidence that Frissa has seen of how aggressively this game handles trying not to compute what NPCs are doing unless it has to. So looking at the dragon can force the game to to reify some information that it otherwise would not have. So, okay, she probably won't be here, but I have seen her over here in other attempts. Okay, she doesn't appear to be here. Oh, nope, she is here. Guys, I'm a genius. Okay, I have no clue what about this route makes her go over here, because it makes no sense. Like, okay, I'm gonna make a forum post about this, explaining why this is so weird later, but like there is no justifiable reason for her to be over here right now. And yet, there she is, and I'm gonna get a PP because of it. Well, not because of it, but partly. Right, something else that I'm going to do differently here than what I usually do is normally I try not to get too much higher than her, and I try to just gracefully land on her head. When you do that, there's a slight risk that the bike will bounce on her head and throw you off. So instead, I can intentionally get like way higher than her, and then get off the bike and dive. And it should make it a little bit more reliable. I worked this out while trying to figure out how to land on her with an auto build cancel, where you have way fewer options, frankly. I landed pretty far away from the sword, but I landed. there's going to be some additional apparent time save here for two reasons. Number one, the dragon was closer to me than she usually is at Mayam. That might have been counteracted a little bit by the fact that it takes longer to get to the spot that you can build a bike here, and I had to find her because I wasn't sure where she'd be, or if she'd be here at all. But I do think I spent less time flying to her than my PB. There's even more apparent time save because, as I mentioned at the very start of the run, the mods decided to put the point where we call time at a different spot than where I did when I was doing my previous runs. So previously we would wait, or I would wait rather, until the blue light when Link holds up the sword here, but the mods call time when the prompt to press A here fades out. I guess I don't need to be meshing it right now. This run had no major mistakes. I might actually just stop running the category for now and do Dragon Science and help route all shrines instead. I think the worst mistake I made this run was in Susuyai. I mean, and failing cog jump 3 times or whatever it was, but like...
Link. Link. L'épée de légende. Ton épée. Elle seule est capable de détruire le roi démon. Leur précédente rencontre l'a profondément meurtri. Mais le temps et le repos refermeront ses plaies. Tu affronteras le roi démon à nouveau. Et quand ce jour viendra, ta lame aura puisé en moi une puissance nouvelle. Tu es notre dernier espoir, le seul qu'il nous reste. Et je prie pour qu'elle retrouve un jour son chemin jusqu'à toi.
So I guess the next thing to do in terms of science would be to figure out if we do the early horn statue stuff, but then do better shrines than Mayam and Sakuku. Like Ren-Is and Ikuchiyu are probably immediately better. Todorok is probably better, maybe even better than Ikuchiyu. If she'll still go to GSI, or if not going to Mayam will make her show up at Mayam. We really don't know. Anyway, I think I'm done running the category for a little while now, because I'm pretty happy with this run. And I really want to understand the dragon, so I might do like test runs of routes to see what the dragon does, but they won't be PB attempts. And then other than that, I'll probably be hoping routing all shrines. I don't know. Anyway,